waitress. Been through a lifetime of strifing and struggling. Be the best, that's my covenant. And I'ma live forever, that's my legacy. Greatest of all time, that's what they gon' label me. Put in work, I did my part. They like, keep on going cause you got hard. They know that I'm non-stop, I keep on pushing forward. Highly motivated, they try to say I'm overrated. If you from where I'm from, you're not supposed to make it. The opportunities arise, so I gotta take it. Too many people in my corner, so I gotta make it. I'm in it for the love, winning spot of all the hatred. They gon' say what they gon' say regardless. I'm not afraid to fail, I try my hardest. Power up, the time is now, I got this. I'm on fire like the darkness.
Alright, let's get it.
I've been a success. I'm like a diamond, I shine under pressure. But life's been trying me, I'm on my
Open those shutters. We're ready to fight.
I'm working hard every day to be a better man. I'm ready for a fight when it's on its own. I'm charging like a bull when it's on its own.
This is a mirror match, which means it's not just about the win, but about your pride as a player too. This is a fight. Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Checking their opponent. Checking how their opponent reacts to fireballs. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Trips him up. He's got both sides without a drive gauge. How will they overcome this? This is a real back and forth match for Cena. They definitely know what the other is capable of. Player 2 creates an lands a rising uppercut. Player 1 has completely used all of their drive gauge, but they still have, burnout activates. Neither fighter can use their drive moves. How will they close out the round? Oh God, this is tense. A quick brief rising uppercut. KO! Player 1 with the first strike, but they can't get complacent. Immediate jumping. Jake experiencing burnout. Lands a rising uppercut. Player 2 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Looking for a chance. Going in? Just goes for it at this range. Player 1 just put themselves on equal footing with that super. Nobody's rising uppercut. Player 2 is what knocked them out of the air. Uses the gauge for a super arm. Player 1 has completed their drive, but they are still within range to win this round. Dangerous range here. Burn out, but they may have a plan here. Both of our fighters are down and out for the double KO. Player 1 comes away with the win. Back to the character select screen. Seems to be more to settle their nerves than anything else. Now that our fighters have chosen their characters, it's time to go.
When it's all said and done, they gon' call me a legend. I love to break bread, but I'd rather break records.
It's a mirror match. There's gonna be a lot of pride on the line for this one.
The top player is here. Hope you're not a sore loser.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Corner switch means they can now go on the offensive. Player 2 has the life lead. What's the play here? So they break forward to pressure the opponent. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Knockdown. Opts for the air-to-air encounter. Player 1 is almost goes for the super arm. Gets the jump in. Big counter. Hits him with his free flow. A super arm? Neither of them willing to back in there. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
overdrive arrow. Sticks the jump in. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Who will gain control of the match in the early going? Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Both fighters may be looking to risk going in with an empty SA gauge so they can fill it quickly. Player 1 is working with a less than ideal drive gauge. They'll need to be very careful here. Hits him with his free throw. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. They're going for the super art. Traps him with a break in. Jump drops him hard. Free throw strikes. Boots him and takes a swing. What's next? This is a critical solid anti-air. Overdrive arrow kick. Amazing. Only a little closes it out. Player 2 survived that tense mirror match. We are going back to the character select screen. Looks like they noticed something not in their favor.
But life's been trying me, I learned all my lessons. I realize I gotta kill them with blessings. I'm working hard every day to be a better man.
Our fighters have selected their characters, and they're ready for business.
So success is my medicine.
This is a mirror match, which means it's not just about the win, but about your pride as a player too. This is a must-win fight. The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're gonna eat tons of damage. Bops them with a target punch. Reads them. Did this super art connect? Takes a trip. Will that super be the turning point? Sticks the jump in. The goes for the super art? Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Amnesia! This is the range where things get messy. KO! Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Gets the jump in. Counters with amnesia. Nice read. Jumps in. They block the overhead, and player 2 will look to apply pressure here. That's a counter. Amnesia. Player 2 holding on to that corner. This is gonna hurt. Nails the 3-ball. Notice him closes it out. Player 1 comes away with the win. Looking to switch it up? This is a good chance for a breather.
Gotta make my own highlights. It's time to heat up for the fight of my life. Show 'em what I got, 'cause you know it's my
Open those shutters. We're ready to fight.
Yeah, boy. Got me
We gon' crank it up.
Started from the bottom and I'll never look back. Look at all my haters, y'all making them mad.
And they've gone for the same character. Neither side's gonna want to lose this one.
Showtime, baby!
Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. Good anti-air. Trips him up. Both fighters at even health. All right, what's coming up next? At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Heats it up with a combo into super. Knockdown. Player 2 has depleted their drive game, but they are still within range to win this round. In there! Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Super art out of nowhere! Feeling the beat! Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Brings out the super art. How is this gonna work out for them? Goes for the jump in. Experiencing burnout. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. That's a counter. Side switch in the corner. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Goes to the air. What'll happen here? Just goes for it at this range. Sunrise Festival. Can they ride the beat to the end? Both fighters are playing with a full deck of drive. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Blocks the low kick. Closes it out. Player 1 survived that tense mirror match. Ooh, is it time to finally let the business character? Open those shutters. We're ready to fight.
All right, I'm ready.
And I'ma live forever, that's my legacy.
It's a mirror match. There's gonna be a lot of pride on the line for this one.
Let us begin. Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Decides to go in with the target combo. Taking stock. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Life lead is opening up, but that can still be overcome with smart drive use. Going in. The jump in catches them. In there! Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Projectile to try and change the situation. Player 2 chases them down. There's a change of sides. This is the ideal range to utilize the fireball game. Player 2 will need to play a concert burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Player 2, yo, put that away. What'll happen here? Gut punch traps them. They return to center stage. They're going for the super art. Didn't hesitate. Going for the kill with that super. Put them on a t-shirt with that finish. Player 1 is the last fighter standing. Looking to switch it up? This is a good chance for a breather. Open those shutters. We're ready to fight. And they've gone for the same character. Neither side's gonna want to lose this one.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Goes for the command grab. Player 2 with the life lead. Well-timed command throw there. Trips him up. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Was looking for that jump attack. Feeling out the spacing. Big counter. Goes for the super art? Taking stock. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Big man's coming for you. Oicho! The big play does it. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start. How will they take advantage of every Oicho throw? You can't let him close in like that. Was looking for that jump attack. Player 2 is in a pretty good show-up force. Both fighters planning something. They're going for the super art. Responds with the ultimate killer head ram. doesn't miss a beat. Oicho! They quickly get backed into the corner of the stage. Hugs nothing but air. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Big time whip! Oicho throw. You can't let him close in like that. The next football over levels them. Okay, how did they anticipate that jump in? Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Final round. Fight.
Open with a jump in. Shots fired with tempo. Carried to the corner. This may be bad. This is gonna hurt. No, this will break them. Player 2 needs to take advantage of this cage disparity. Amazing. Sets up with the jump in. Ultimate killer head grab. That combo finishes it. Player 2 survives that tense mirror match. Looking to switch it up. Good chance for a breather. Open those shutters. We're ready to fight.
I'll show you strong.
It's my time. Brought till I fall, boy. Give it my all. I'm ready for a fight when it. I'm charging like a bull when it's on its own.
It's a mirror match. There's gonna be a lot of pride on the line for this one.
Showtime. Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Checking their opponent. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Goes for the throw. Both sides are still driving plenty of health. Let's see how things open up. Coming through. Knockdown. Decides to meet them in the air. Player 1 chases them down. It's a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Getting into the end game now. It's getting tense. With this super art connect KO. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Immediate jump in. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Player 1 won out those close scuffles, and now they gotta have a plan for the next round. Jump vertical rolling attack. Get out of here. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. Knockdown and gotta be careful. This can lead to some big damage. Are we gonna see a comeback? Drops them from the and flatlines them. Player 1 comes away with the win. Back to the character. Must have something planned.
Earn my stripes cause you know I'm do or die with this. Journey started young, super hard-headed. Call me crazy, but you is not my psychiatrist. Been through a lifetime of strifing and struggling. Be the best, that's my covenant. And I'ma live forever, that's my legacy. Greatest of all time, that's what they gon' label me.
Both sides ready to roll, and we're getting into the match.
Keep on going cause you got hard, they know that. I'm not
This is a mirror match, which means it's not just about the win, but about your pride as a player too. This is a must-win fight. Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Shoots off a projectile from downtown to check their approach. Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match gonna go? Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? Big counter. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Knockdown. Player 2 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Takes a trip. Life lead opens up. Nice spinning back knuckle. Player 2 has depleted their drive gauge, but they are still within range of in there. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Sonic Blade's a fish for a reaction. Zones with the fireball. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Player 1 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Nice finish, upping the pressure with these baby booms. Rolls out the Sobot. Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range. Are we gonna see a comeback here? They're going for the super art. Cut them down with the hurricane. Looking for a hole. What a finish! Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
Final round. Fight!
Oh, solid anti-air. Jumps. Somersault kick. Jump. Flash kick. Player 2 has the super gauge advantage. Only 50% reads the jump in perfectly. Clutch anti-air. Dangerous range here. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Can they break through with a solid puncher? Amazing. Huge counter. Either fighter could use drive kick. Solid anti-air. Answers with a fireball. I can't believe it. Oh man, who's gonna take this? Are you kidding me? Player 2 is gonna be watching replays for this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire. Back to the character select screen. Must have something planned.
It's time to heat up for the fight of my life. Show 'em what I got, cause you know that it's my time. Brought till I fall, boy. Give it my all, boy. Got me
Smart
feeling
choice.
like I can fight 'em all, boy. The time has come, the bell
Our
is
fighters have chosen their characters. The battle is just seconds away.
my blood, sweat, and tears. Started from the bottom and I'll never look back. Look at all my haters.
We are about to see a mirror match go down, where they can match each other move for move. This is the hardest kind of match. Who will come out on top? Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Tries to get a breather with a projectile. Big counter. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Knockdown. Player 2 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drive. KO. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Fight!
Immediate jump in. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Experiencing burnout. Chops him with a shoulder. Player 1 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Big opportunity now in this corner. Shoryuken going in. Knocked him out of the air. Takes them up. A quick breather. Player 2 with the rhythm owning that space. A real reads the jump in perfectly. Flatline zone. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Oh, clutch anti-air. The lap solid anti-air. Throws a fireball. Ooh, you never know. They're going for the super art? The super art's there. What? Oh, yo! Raw super hit. This is gonna take a chunk. And it is anti-air in the clutch. Jumps. This may turn into a big chance. What's next? Answers with a fireball. Dangerous raw super art incoming. Shoryu. Amazing. No super art on set. Reads the jump in perfectly. Giving him food for thought. Player 1 clinches the win. But that could have been anyone's game. No way. Back to the character select screen. Seems to be more to settle their nerves than anything else.
Zangief.
Open those shutters. We're ready to fight.
Behold this body of work.
Be the best, that's my covenant. And I'm gonna live forever. Started from the bottom and I'll never look back.
We are about to see a mirror match go down where they can match each other move for move. This is the hardest kind of match. Who will come out on top? Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Well-timed command throw there. The command grab doesn't make it. Player one can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Big counter. Reads them. The big play does it. Player two picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Goes for the looking to plant him with a pile driver. A little too Greek target locked and scoop. Player one couldn't even get a tickle in. Might be time for a change. Brings out an early super to pile up. They're going for the super art. Player two is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Not much life. Just goes for it at this range. Was hungry for the grab. Reach out and hug him. The overhead denied. Hugs nothing but air. Looking to plant him with a pile driver. Their life is hanging by a super art. Will this super art do anything? That's gonna leave them rattled. Player one can't use a big time whip. Oh, Russian handshake. They're in range. We're gonna see a jump against the counter hit and the win. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. It's time for both fighters to lay it all on. The low kick hits. Hugs nothing but air. Reads the command grab. What's next? What are they gonna do? Next, the counter. Big time whip. Reach out and hug them. They've got about half life left. Oh, yo, Ross, super hit. Okay, here we go. Pack your bags. We're going to Siberia. Through pile driver. There's no escape. Oh, here comes. They are done. Player two comes away with the win. Back to the character select screen. Seems to be more to settle their nerves than anything else. Open those shutters. We're ready to fight. This is a mirror match, which means it's not just about the win, but about your pride as a player too. This is a must-win fight. Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? They're not going to allow any jump-ins. Spends a little drive gauge here to go on the offensive. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. Player two pushes the opponent into the corner. Still slugging it out here. Takes a trip. Player two is in burnout. Drives off the table. All right, what's coming up next? Like KO. Player two on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Immediate jumping. Are we going to see some fireworks? Experiencing burnout. Fires off a Yoga Comic. Throws a fireball. Keeps them guessing with a Yoga off. Just goes for it at this range. A quick breather. Sunburst. I hope they pack some sunscreen. Player two has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Yoga teleport. Where is he going? Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Jumps. That's a count. They're going for the super art. Oh my god, they just choked it up. Burn out, but they may have a plan here. What a finish! Player two comes away with the win.